Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Dodge Ram 2500 Limited Diesel Cummins motor. Okay, listen, I have a quick disclosure. Come on in here, Quincy. I haven't told Quincy what I'm doing here yet. But before we go over this truck, I need to let you know something. I'm very good friends with the owners of this truck that have decided to sell it. Keep following me. I need you to know something though, that the fifth wheel back here that we've decided to leave in the truck was just a simple camper. This was not a car hauler, no such thing. It was just a simple camper. So we decided to leave it in here because quite frankly, we didn't want to take it out because this truck is all prepared for it. But this was in here installed for a camper. Look at me, not a car hauler, okay? Camper. So I don't want to get all of you get excited. I want to start this video off with that first. I've seen the camper. I know what the camper looks like. Camper's gone, doesn't need the truck anymore. You got a camper, you need to get it to move it around. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful maroon diesel pickup truck. I'm not a big pickup truck guy, and every once in a while we get some in here in celebrity cars. This thing is smoking. This beautiful color. I named it Bells and Whistles. Why? I've never seen so many options in my whole life. We've got the window stickers in the glove box. You can see everything that came with this. The dashboard all lights up. There's switches all over the place. This thing is amazing. There's cameras all over the place. It's just amazing. Now, what am I doing here? I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. We've got lots of cars for sale. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, folks. We're located right off the strip where all the fancy lights and stuff. You come here on vacation, you got to come check us out. We've got Al Capone's car. We've got muscle cars. We've got Tupac's car over there. We've got antique cars. We have all these things. Folks, this is just I would stand here for 10 minutes going over all the options with you. You're going to go to celebritycars.com to see what all those options are. This truck just has a couple miles over 20,000 on the odometer. It's in fabulous shape. Do you see the clear bra across the front? See the nose guard going on? You know how many rock chips are down here? Just a couple. And there's no damage. There's no nothing. The grill's still beautiful. The lights are incredible. And down here, we just have a couple little, Quincy, let's get this covered. Just do a quick left to right maybe, if you can. And yeah, folks, we detailed the crap out of this thing and spent a bunch of money to make it look good. And yes, these are just little itty bitty normal road wear rock chips. And they're all the way down there. And you know, because I'm selling this thing, I need to tell you about those things. So very mild, all normal, all down there. There's no spider webbing, there's no dent, nobody got close to the wall, scraped anything up. Everything's in wonderful shape. This protector, WeatherTech, this thing's got WeatherTech floors, all WeatherTech, all kinds of things. See the clear bra? Isn't that awesome? And you see all these little marks in the clear bra? These are who cares marks. Why? Because they're just little marks, and it's not through the clear bra, and it's not in the paint. And if it bugs you enough, you get the clear bra replaced after you shine up this part. The rest of it's beautiful. There's no walnuts, acorns, there's no hail damage, there's no little dings in it. It's in beautiful shape, and every once in a while, you just see a normal wear mark. But, you know, I don't believe you'll be taking this pickup truck to a car show, and I'm just letting you know that if you were really picky, that's what's going on here. But the windshield looks fabulous. The only thing with the windshield over here, there are some really light scratches in the windshield. Does the windshield need to be replaced? No. Just really light scratches, you know, wind, maybe a branch, you know, flew by the windshield and caused a couple of really minor scratches in the windshield. Can you see them when you're driving down the road? Absolutely not. But I have to report these things. It's very, very mild, and we can move on from there. I've been down both sides of this vehicle, and it's beautiful. Check this out. Ready?
I'll do it again.
Oh, you missed it? Whatever. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm going to close the door back up. It'll go back up. Yep. Help you get in the truck. Now, let's go over imperfections. See that? Small chip. And then back here, right here in this section, believe it or not, this is how honest we are around here, is a very small ding about the size of my hand. We have ding people that'll get that out. Quincy's going to start trying to find it with his phone, with his camera. Hey, you see it? Yeah, you're not going to see it. So it's right there. It's super easy to get out, folks, and our dent people come once a week. This will be gone by the time you see this video. And this one, we're gonna try and get out as well. This is the only quote unquote mark on this truck. Small ding right here. Don't know how it happened. It is what it is. That's a bug. And we're gonna try and get that out by the time you guys see this video too. But give us a call when you talk to us about it. Say, hey, is that dent still there? We'll see if we can get it out. We might not be able to. It's up there towards the top of the rail. I don't know. It is what it is. This truck is still beautiful, and you barely even see that at all. I've studied this back bumper, the back tailgate. There's no scratches getting stuff in and out of the truck. There's no scratches down below. And all of this is just absolutely beautiful. The black is still in beautiful shape. It's 2020, folks. All this stuff is still in fabulous shape. And we talked about the hitch back there, so you've seen that. And for your camper, again, in case you fast forwarded anything, this was not used to haul cars around. Just a simple little trailer, okay? Camper. All right. We hope you purchase it for the same reason, because this is a really good truck. Okay, all the way down the passenger side of the car. Every once in a while, I'll see a couple marks, from getting in and out. Quincy, you're not going to see them either. This clear coat stuff. Oh, you do? Okay. For super mild stuff, folks. You don't see any of this stuff until you're up here, staring at it. Or you got a fancy camera, one or the other. Okay, and now I have a small mark right here. And once again, we have this WeatherTech stuff going on. Right here, I don't know, I presume that was a bird. I'm not really sure. It was a plane. Who knows? I don't know what it was. But that's there and seems to not want to leave. So replace this part, find some really good goo gone. I haven't had a chance to screw with it that much yet, but our detailers kind of said, no, leave it alone. Here, folks, you want me to get picky? There you go. There's a really small scratch right there, size of my fingernail. And then there's another really small one right there. I don't even know if Quincy can pick these up, but okay, good. All right. Other than that, folks, this truck is beautiful. These side suckers, this black is beautiful. It's not a whole bunch of bugs, road wear on them. They're in good shape for these side mirrors. And once again, I'm back up to the hood here, and we're in fine shape. I didn't talk about the grille or the headlights up front here, but it's all in wonderful shape, folks. Go to celebritycars.com, study the pictures, okay? Let's work our way back down the passenger side down here. Want to look at these wheels. There's a little bit of leftover residue, I guess from some cleaning. I'm not really sure. Yeah, see, these can be polished up a little bit better. But these are beautiful wheels. You just got to, sit down on the ground, spend a little extra time with some fancy polish and get these wheels perfect. There's no curb rash, I believe, on any of these wheels. So we're all in good shape. Same thing with back here. See that? Oh, I'm going to beat my detailers up. What's going on? See underneath there? See how beautiful that is? Sorry, folks. I didn't double check this truck before we started. These wheels are beautiful. What we're mainly concerned about is curb rash. And, that could really bang up a wheel. Over here on this side, once again, no curb rash. Wonderful shape. Just a hair cleaner. And your front driver's side. See that once again? Yeah, just some polish. We'll get all that stuff cleaned up real nice. Sorry, I missed that. All right. Up here, once again, check out this as well. Just as nice as the passenger side. So we have like a half tint in the front windows and a full tint in the back windows. Oh, yeah, the WeatherTech guard over here on this side. For some reason, this one got a little banged up. I don't know why, but it did. And it's no big deal, once again, because these things are easy to replace. And just, doing what I'm supposed to do around here. Check out the inside of that door. Black. Got some fancy stitching down the side. Got white piping going on. And no signs of any damage whatsoever. Back here, once again, got a little dust. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, in the middle of the desert. All this back here loaded with WeatherTech stuff. The rear seats, it just, kind of sort of shows that somebody's been back here. A couple little itty bitty white marks. This is probably just dust in some of the perforated seams there. No big deal. I'm going to open up the passenger side because it's a little dark in here. Let's get a little more light going on. What's that? You didn't say anything, okay. Yep, a little leftover dust back here. Got a cup holder down here. Jeez. Full-blown power outlet that you'd find in your home. Ports for your phones. Headliner's in beautiful shape. This leather back here feels like I just want to lay down and go to sleep. It's beautiful. More WeatherTech, 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 covering all this carpet. So I presume this carpet's never even been touched underneath there. Probably installed the moment this sucker was bought. Over here, this door panel looks great. Folks, there's no rips. There's no leftover Fruit Loops. There's no, wheat thins laying around. It's a very, very, very nice truck. It was well taken care of. All right. All right, here's the front seat. The white piping, little silver inlays, beautiful leather. The dashboard is in perfect shape. And in a minute, I'm gonna start this thing up with Quincy in the car, and you're gonna watch this thing light up. You put reverse in, the cameras all over this thing, just absolutely amazing. A bunch of switches down here. I don't know what the heck any of that stuff is. Again, go to celebritycars.com. And you can find out all the details. So much storage space in between the seats. It's like that doesn't stop. You can move this forward. There's additional storage in here. There's storage in here. I mean, geez, this is quite the truck. Oh, and in this, you have your books, some leftover paperwork of wireless things, and then you have your beautiful still laminated window sticker with all the options. Okay, so go to celebritycars.com and you can read about all these options. We'll probably have a picture of this, wireless, easy mount, whatever the heck this is. Paperwork's all still left over, so you can refer to it if you need to. All right, it's going to go back in a glove box. Here's your books and records, your books are all in this little pouch right here. Some of the stuff we like to leave with the truck so it doesn't get lost. And there you go. I mean, barely lived in. Let me come over there real quick before we close this up. I'll get the hood popped. Just normal wear, getting in and out of the truck here. You can see the carpet underneath definitely has never been touched. And this is just normal getting in and out of the truck. That's all we have here. All right. How many miles are on this? 20,369 shows on the odometer. All right. Oh, I found it yesterday really fast. I don't know where it is now. Oh, got it. It's a great big Cummins diesel, 6.7 liter turbo diesel. For the most part, it's in pretty clean, well cared for shape. Okie doke, you good there, Quince? Yep. All right. All right, hood back down, just down all the way. Well, what's left is for us to take a cruise around the block. Let's make sure the brakes do everything it's supposed to do. Make sure the transmission does everything it's supposed to do. Make sure we don't hear any weird rattles or anything. And I've already driven this truck, and I'm happy to report there's nothing wrong with this truck. We'll be right back. So normally we start outside, but it's bright outside, and I really wanted you to see, how this automobile lights up when we fire it up. So I'm going to drive it right out the back door, and continue to cruise around the building and do my normal route. So my foot's on the brake. And once again, I don't even know where to start. The two-wheel drive buttons, this incredible display in the middle of the, I feel like I'm in some kind of ship, and it'll do everything. There are household outlets in this truck. So it's kind of like driving around a little home. It's a very, very impressive vehicle. I don't think we've ever had a pickup truck here, Celebrity Cars, with so many things to look at. The dashboard talks about miles per gallon, and there's little itty bitty gas gauge, and there's RPMs, and there's clocks. I mean, I know this sounds funny. I mean, Scott, that's in every single car. But you kind of have to see. Come on over here, Quincy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a jerk, and I don't know how you can make, little temperature gauges up there, the miles per hour, and how they have all this lined out up is just really, really sharp. And that's just here. I haven't even done anything to it yet. But over here, this thing just, tells you if there's a spaceship over your head. I don't know. It's just loaded buttons everywhere, parking buttons, all kinds of things. It's just awesome. I just wanted you to see it before we rolled outside. My foot's on the brake. I'm going to engage drive. Our seatbelts are on. Good. I'm going to turn this hard to the left. We're going to pull right out of the showroom. So smooth and so quiet in here. Normally you drive trucks, it's just like you feel like you're in a truck here. It sounds like a truck. It's lumpy and awkward, and this isn't any of those things. I'm just going to get on the gas. I'm going to keep moving. Okay, I'm doing about 40 miles an hour. I'm going to hit the brakes, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you folks about that too. No wobble in my brake pedal. Everything is in super, super shape on this vehicle. But I'll tell you what, if you go over the speed limit in this truck, a woman comes on and yells at you. It's pretty neat. She just yelled at me just now. She said, hey, the speed limit's 35 miles an hour, slow down. Pretty impressive stuff. Okay, back on the gas. Speed bump number one. Nothing. This thing laughs at it. I don't know, this thing kind of sort of makes me laugh. It's just, I feel like I'm driving around in a house. Okay. And it's got such pickup. This is actually, I didn't floor it. I certainly wouldn't do that. She's yelling at me again. My foot's back on the brake. It's so comfy in here. We got crappy bumps I didn't feel one of those bumps when we pulled around the corner. Hey, it's a Dodge Ram, folks. Heavy duty, 2500. Great big diesel motor in it, and this thing is wonderful. And again, I'll say it one more time. That fifth wheel back there, it was used for a camper, all right? We were going to take it out. You wouldn't have gotten it. You might have bought this to use as a camper, and we didn't leave it in the back, and you're like, oh, can I have that? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's back there for a camper. Beautiful 2020 Dodge Ram pickup truck. Folks, that's all I've got. That's it. Go to celebritycars.com, study that window sticker, and see all the neat things that this truck has to offer. I don't even know half. Oh my Lord, look at all these buttons up here. I should have known better. Goodness gracious. Okay, look, it was nice talking to you. This is a beautiful truck. See you next time.